Ballers on a budget. We're back. No glasses, no hat, new haircut, new video concept for you guys. So, a lot coming. Lot coming. Hopefully later too. But we're joined with Sports Beast as usual.
What up?
And today, when I say new, we're not doing matchup shit like usual. We are doing a tournament bracket with NFL helmet redesigns. So let me go ahead and screen share. Boom. This is the bracket rundown right now. We completely randomized it. Shout out Bracket Fights. Bracketfights.com. Log in, create an account, and then you can upload your own images, randomize it, create it yourself. You can create up to 200 brackets if you really want to. The site's awesome. So we'll be since we found this, we'll be using this going forward.
Yeah, and if you're not using it, get with the times because this is the best bracket site that I've found so far.
Yeah. It's fucking phenomenal. I can't wait to dive into this more. He just showed me this and my mind's blown away. Like I have it linked to Twitter. You can link it to some social medias from what it looks like. Save as many templates as you want. It looks amazing. And then they got this, my favorite thing. We'll go ahead and start it off. Like I said, we did it completely random. We'll use this matchup mode. Get a nice little purdy little picture for you guys. We got Raiders at Seattle.
Did you explain what this was?
Yeah, helmet redesign.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
I hope I threw it in there. A helmet redesign. This is version 1. This is all I could find from this creator. Shout out Ted Hyman. He's the one who made the images you see, and it's on the site I got was 24/7 Sports. So shout out both of them. But right now we got Raiders at Seattle. What are you thinking for both of these? These are the first times you're seeing these.
Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking both of these are slick.
I like the Raiders more so, honestly. Seattle, I feel like I could already see that in the league.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have those neon green like color rush jerseys that they do now anyway. So it kind of feels like something they already do. But the Raiders, I don't know. It's like the logo on the helmet isn't their full logo. Like it doesn't have the shield and the name in the back. I think the Raiders looks pretty slick right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're going Raiders. Moving
Move
on.
on.
Next matchup, we got the Lions at the Eagles.
Now I have seen a version of these Eagles, and they're pretty much just like their throwback kind of look to them, just kind of spiced up, which I really like. I like the green, but I can't get over that lion. Like lion's my favorite animal, and that blue is just top notch. I gotta go Lions on this one.
Yeah, I like I said, this is version 1 because I've seen so much cooler helmets out there, but not 100% of the league. So we couldn't have even covered all 32 teams. I went with this one because they had the full rundown. So again, shout out Teddy, whatever you want to be called. Shout you out because you did the full league. You did the full league, and I appreciate it. But I like the Eagles colors. I like that green more so than anything else, but that blue is nice as well for Detroit. I just feel like I think they already have a logo similar to this where it's just a white lion outline. Not too much detail into it. I would vote Eagles right here.
Honestly, I'm fine with that just because I like that helmet so much. Even though it is sad to see that lion be the only thing that the whole team has going for him. But
hey, they're like number 1 offense in the league right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's top tier. Offense, defense, we'll stay away from that. But I'll go with the
Uh,
Eagles. Possessions on mine right now. I selected it. Now possessions in Corey's arrow. So if we have a one where it's a toss up, we'll let Corey decide ultimately.
now
Uh,
yeah, I just said I like that blue. I think
okay.
this helmet is it's just too similar to what they already have.
Hmm.
Whereas we've seen a kind of a version of this with the whiteout that they did, a little different, but kind of the same. But they kept their true colors. I kind of like the Bengals on that one.
Oh, I like the Bengals. I just like the orange and black. Bengals already do have some slick colors, colorways right now for their uniforms and jerseys. They're all whites are kind of cool. If you want to call all white cool. But they already have
They
some cool
were,
designs. But I think every team needs an all white, a blackout is what they call it, and then everyone needs a straight color rush. Similar, like you
yeah,
will see the most with the Panthers and uh wow, the Seahawks. They
yeah,
have the bright, vibrant colors. I think every
yep,
team should have one of each, at least in those three categories. You obviously have your alternates, your throwbacks, and everything, but yeah.
yeah. They almost need like a neon category.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be nice. That's what the color rush should be. But some of the teams' color rush look like the Giants' color rush look barely different. They
Yeah,
throw a little bit more blue, and they already had a ton of blue. Like they just didn't change much up. But okay, getting on to this one, Kansas City versus the Cardinals. I like Kansas City. I think Cardinals look nice, but Kansas City blows it away with that yellow. You don't see them go to their third color too much. It seems to be mostly red and white, but yellow is within their colorway.
yeah, I agree. If they put this on, it would be talked about for a couple weeks because it's just different.
Hmm.
Like the Cardinals is like you said, it's cool, but you know, you see it. It's almost what you see every day. So it's almost nothing new,
If more
basically.
teams would go to this, like use their third color and bring it to their primary for a couple games, instead of people walking in, like you have people walk into your house, they'd be like, "Oh, who's playing?" And then they look at the TV and they answer it themselves because it's so fucking obvious. You want people to be like, "Who's playing?" Oh, whoa, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Nice. They're playing? Wow. That's the reactions you want when people look at a TV screen, not, oh, okay. The same shit we've been seeing for years. So yeah, I mean, shout out Cardinals because those do look nice, but Kansas
Yeah.
City's look dope. Next up, we got Denver at Washington. Like I said, this is the only one I had to outsource for because Hyman still had the Redskin ones. Hey, like, we don't blame you. You might have created these years ago before they became the Commanders. I still have the Washington Redskins logo on my whiteboard. Just because I'm too lazy to update it doesn't mean I hate that the change happened. But Washington looks dope with that blackout and that new logo.
This is a tough matchup
Yeah, because I
because
like the
both of
Bronco in this
those
one
are
too.
awesome. I wish they weren't put together just so I
But
can send both of them.
hence why I wanted to create the bracket, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch. But I
No,
like
but
the Denver's
it's
blue
like
mane.
it's like they inverted the colors, which is freaking awesome. But dude, that Washington one, dude,
Yeah.
it is awesome.
I'm telling you, create a good blackout helmet. It's gonna go a long way with me.
Yeah, I like the Denver, but that one, I just can't stop staring at that Washington one.
The gold and the black just pop very well.
And there's very little like maroon color, but even that comes off the helmet so well.
Yeah. I like the three
I
stars they
like it.
added.
Yeah, I got to go with that one.
Oh yeah. Okay. Baltimore at Buffalo. This one is the first one I really became disappointed in. Like, I
It
mean, it's
me
different. It just looks more like a motorcycle helmet.
see, I like the Baltimore, and obviously it's
No, I was talking
that
about Buffalo.
flag thing
Sorry.
that they do. Oh, see,
Buffalo just looks more like a racing helmet.
yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna be thinking the same thing with me in that. Like, I like when Buffalo uses that old school, all redded out logo that they use sometimes. That
Yeah,
like throwback logo.
the oldie. Yeah,
And I mean, I get what they're doing here. They're getting the colors to pop by switching them essentially. But I think I like that Baltimore one.
I do too.
Simple, but you can tell that there's changes. I gotta go Baltimore.
I'm a fan of purple and black. Those colors just mesh really well.
Yeah.
Now we got Miami at San Fran. I want your first thoughts on this.
First thoughts. San Francisco's looks like a NASCAR helmet.
It
Like
does.
that's the first thing that I see. But dude, I like that Dolphins helmet too. They got the ocean in there, just a little bit of their orange on the face mask. San Fran's is good, but I think Miami's overtakes it for me anyway.
Yes, I like San Fran's. It's different. It still looks good. But yeah, it looks like something you'd see a Grand Prix guy driving.
Yeah,
Using
exactly.
driving. He's driving a helmet. Yeah. Wearing. But yeah, I got to go with Miami. I do like how they incorporated the wave
Yep.
within it. It's not a straight horizon with the dolphin
Yep.
coming out of it. It's they go with the wave. I like it. The orange visor, dope. Next, we got Tennessee at Cleveland, and I hate that this is random because Tennessee's was just one of the better ones.
See, I don't like that. Honestly, I like Cleveland's helmet.
See, now that I'm sitting back and looking at it, Tennessee's is nice, but like they do cut off half the logo within the visor.
I just think they're
I do like how it looks like
you could
flames. I appreciate
yeah,
that,
I
but
think you could do a little better than
when you first look at it,
upscaling your
you don't think of
logo.
Texans.
What?
No, I mean Titans, my bad.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't seem enough to be redesigned. I mean, you might as well stick with your old ones if you're going to be picking that one. Cleveland's I like that they accented the orange with the brown.
The
Kind of
orange and dark
reverse
brown,
those
I've always
roles.
been saying that. The orange and white looks putrid.
Yeah, I do like that. COE on the helmet. Don't leave it bare.
I mean, I don't think any one of them are groundbreaking or anything. I like both of them as a redesign
I
for
think
sure.
Cleveland's
But
is more of an upgrade for what they have.
all right, I'll let you take that one.
As long as Cleveland goes on.
Like I said, I didn't. That matchup was hard because I like Texans at first, but Titans, Jesus, wow. Okay, let's get the hell away from that one. Now I'm glad they're off the board even more. Okay, looks like they're gonna make us finish this half of the bracket,
The
so
left
we'll
side,
finish it
yeah.
out.
That's fine.
Which one you thinking? This one's hard for me.
I completely agree. I
I think let's be honest. I think we're both partial to the Eagles right now because they're the only undefeated team in the league.
no, I mean they're doing amazing things right now, but I like that helmet. I think the Eagles helmet pops more than the Raiders would or
Does it
does.
is
Sorry.
that incorporating at all to you? Like I'm incorporating what they're doing on the field in these helmets.
No, I'm just
Because I
helmets
look at
alone.
Eagles and I'm just like, oh, those look baller. And they would look baller dogging people in it to an undefeated season or something
Well,
like that.
yeah, if you were rocking these and you're undefeated,
To where I'm
yo,
like, I feel like Raiders wouldn't even bring these things out the way they're playing right now. Like we
yeah,
can't look good while we're playing this way.
yeah. can't look good while we're playing this
I
bad.
mean, like I like the design of both helmets, but I'm gonna be honest and say I'm more partial to the Eagles just because how I'm picturing them play on the field in these.
I mean, their play has nothing to do with it. I'm going off helmet alone,
And
but I do like that they.
it hasn't been like that for every matchup. Like I'm not looking at it being like, oh, Gino would look like a beast in this Seattle helmet. No, I'm like, it's just the Eagles right now because they're undefeated. They're riding a hot wave. They're the hot team right now. I'll be
Yeah, so
biased to
for
them.
me, I would take the Eagles. They've upgraded a throwback, which is super cool.
Okay, Eagles.
I go
I was
Eagles.
gonna take myself out of the equation for that one. Oh, this one's hard.
That one is tough. For some reason, it looks like that picture is a little brighter than it was last time, which is weird.
It
That
does off to the left a little bit.
that is a tough one. I think I think I would go I think I would go Bengals though. Maybe I'm partial to
Oh,
the orange and black because it was our school colors. But I think I like the Bengals one more.
yeah, you're right. We are kind of partial to that orange and black for the arrows. KC looks good.
Casey's does look good.
I'll go with Bengals.
Uh, yeah, I think I just like that one a little more. Oh fuck.
See, and I'm not even not even a choice for me, but Washington.
I think this matchup, I do love that Bengals helmet, and I wish I had one. I do like that Washington helmet so much more, though.
Yeah. So Washington.
Yeah.
You said Bengals helmet earlier.
Yeah, I meant to say bald.
Yeah,
I do
glad I'm
like the
not the only
Baltimore's
one.
helmet. Yeah.
Miami versus Cleveland this time. I got to go with Miami.
I would agree. I think the more detail kind of helps when you're going up against a team like Cleveland who doesn't have anything to go off of right now.
Right.
Oh, this one's easy for me. I gotta go Eagles.
See, I like the Eagles in this one too, but then I just something popped into my head. You know how they did when they came out with their new whiteout jerseys for the Bengals, and they had
Yeah,
Joe Burrow, and he was chilling, he was blinged out in a white fur coat, he was just drippy, and then he
yeah,
was chilling next to a white Bengal, like a
yeah.
real cat. I was thinking about this. What if they did it? They released these uniforms, and same thing, Joe Burrow blinged out, chilling next to like I don't even know if they make these a black Bengal. So it would look like a Black Panther chilling there with orange stripes. That would be
Even
baller.
even if it was just like a regular Bengal tiger, I think it would still look good.
No, because you can see in the other one they added it to where they made that tiger like extra whited out. So they would have to add like almost blackface to this tiger to Bengal. They'd have to add post production. They'd have to add blackface to this Bengal. That's a funny thought. But with on that thought, I'm sorry, Bengals. You lose. I love that helmet, but Eagles are just better. Like Corey mentioned, bringing back that throwback is a baller move. Washington and Miami now.
I I don't think it's really a fight. I mean, I like that Washington one so much. I think Miami had a good run, but I like that Washington helmet.
Same, so do I. Yeah. Oh, I wish we could just save like final. We can we? Let me see.
You should be able to just go click on it.
Because if we can save final four for last, that would be the best move right now. Nope. See, we did this
Oh,
before.
yeah.
It's a good thing I like that helmet better. Um, yeah, I don't think you can do.
Use matchup mode, and then you. I thought there was a way to scroll through them.
Hmm.
Can you click on like the bracket line or anything?
That's what I've been
There's got
trying
to
to
be a
do.
way to scroll. There's got to be a way to scroll through on the presentation mode or the matchup mode.
Now I'm hitting arrows, hitting buttons.
Space.
No.
Fuck. All right, well, let's just finish this one off. I could have
All
swore
right. We'll cut that out.
that.
All right. Well, we can't save it for Final Four, so we're just gonna continue through. We'll come down to our champions. Washington at Philly. Philly at Washington.
Go ahead, talk about them, but don't give me your answer yet, and then I'll do the same thing.
Talk about them.
Yeah,
We,
like what do you like about the helmets? What comes off of these helmets? To what's I mean, this is the last one. This one makes this side of the playoffs or to Super Bowl. Okay, I'll talk about them.
I'm analyzing. I'm taking it all in. I'm trying to get. I'm looking at screw holes. I'm looking at ear holes. I'm looking at straps, buckles, snaps, like straps. Everything.
I mean, when you look at them, they're pretty similar in like the straps and all the buckles and stuff that you're talking about.
I mean,
They're
they're
pretty
real close,
consistent.
but I mean, commanders look like if you put a visor on them, they're going to war.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
like a roll cage.
yeah, Eagles, they look built for speed.
Yeah.
Look like they start running, they're about to take off the ground. These wings are about to flap right off the helmet. Um, with that being said, do you want my answer yet?
I do like the fact that they brought back and updated, like I've said before, the logo or the helmet, a throwback. Gave the color a little bit of pop. But I know who I'm taking. You want to one, two, three this thing? See if we say the same thing. Do you want to
Yeah,
three?
let's 1, 2, 3 it.
All right, ready? On three, two, one, go. Three, two, one, go.
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's something I haven't seen before. And like, I don't know if it is, but like, if that W with the stars pentagon thing is kind of raised up a little bit off of the helmet, that would be nice instead of just being a
Yeah, like
vinyl sticker.
they lower their helmet and nail someone in the chest with it or in the ribs with it. You get a permanent W imprint in you. That's what you want in a helmet. You leave a mark. Um, Next up, we got Texans at Bears. All right. I don't like the bear in this one. I think he looks goofy.
Yeah,
The
I
the
agree.
orange, they just kind of made it more pukish. No offense, Teddy.
What? Who?
Teddy Hyman, who designed these.
Oh, I thought you were talking Bridgewater.
Were you talking Bridgewater? Were you talking Teddy the Bear on the helmet?
Yeah.
Like,
Teddy Roosevelt.
my man.
No, I agree. It's just, I mean, that's their helmet, like helmet and logo. I get
Uh,
that's
I like the
what it is.
Texans. It's more of a redesign. They look
Yeah,
cool, large and
it's kind of
charging.
like you're wearing those horns.
Oh yeah,
I do like that. The white,
Texans.
that
Oh yeah, the
that's
white. I
cool.
actually like that white too.
Now I've seen this Jags helmet before. Do you see the color change on that thing? That was crazy.
What you talking about?
Dude, the color changed on that. I don't know if maybe it's because your mouse was on it or something, but I didn't see that.
Oh, it does lighten up a little bit once it sets in. Like after the matchup first pops up, the colors like then I think they like saturate a little more. I've noticed it
It,
for every one of these.
this is a tough matchup because I'm not a huge fan of like that animal print, although this is pretty cool. But I don't think like the spots are like unique enough. I feel like someone just took their thumb and like the same spot, just different shapes. Like, yeah, like those are unique to them. Like they're not the
Oh,
same.
dude, that looks like my TV screen when my kids were like 3 or 4. Gee,
Yeah,
you're right. I was gonna argue and select these ones, but now you just brought up that memory. I'm having PTSD. I honestly don't like these Falcons either. They just kind of feel like they're long
neither do
eyelashes
I.
coming out of the visor.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a toy. It looks like a plastic toy, like you would get at like a costume store.
All
No,
right, so who you going
honestly,
with?
if I got to send one to move on, I'm sending Jacksonville because I do like the idea. The idea is better.
Get that dirty screen out of here.
Dang,
Colts and Vikings. I like both of them, to be honest.
yo, this is the best matchup yet.
No, 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 no.
Yes, those are sick. Kind of in the both like same design, kind of like both of them had that diagonal slash to it
Right, going right
with the
down toward the
logo
mouth
in.
part of the visor.
Yeah, exactly. Those are awesome. I think I got to give it to Vikings though.
Yeah, I like how they incorporated like the braid in there and everything.
Yeah,
Real slick.
a little bit more detail on that horn too.
Now, what do you think about these ones? I like both of these as well.
I like these. I think they could have done so much better with the Chargers.
I see. I don't think you can do too much with this any as it is. It's different. I like it, but I like
But
the Patriots more. How they incorporate that red and white stripe at the very bottom half.
think of like the okay, look at the Colts one that we just saw. Like
Yeah.
do something you have a very minimalistic logo, so that helmet has to pop.
So I'd put a stripe in there somewhere, just like
Yeah, just like the Vikings or the Colts one,
the Browns. They just had
Yeah,
CLE, but he put a stripe through it, made it look nice. But I
like
think he was kind of going for like open sky type thing. That's that.
I mean, I get it. It is a nice helmet. I'd like to
Full
see them wear
uniform
these.
wise, if they went that rest of that blue and yellow, I think it would
Oh
look
yeah,
very nice. But if
it
we're
would look
judging
nice.
just off helmets, because I don't think you could do a full uniform like this for the Patriots. You'd look almost like way too much like Captain America.
And let me tell you, I've seen it and it looks pretty good. Well, at least for me anyway.
Yeah, but there's better. There's gonna be better ones in the league than what Captain America looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
Chargers are gonna look like a real football team, completely cyan or blued out, whatever you want to call that color, with the
yeah.
bright gold yellow popping. They can make it look
I
like
think for the
like lightning bolts down through them and stuff. I don't know how they would design it, but they could make the Chargers look so nice, full uniform. But just going off of the helmets, I gotta take the Patriots.
yeah, I agree.
Saints
Oh, this
at
isn't even a
Buccaneers.
matchup.
Yeah, not even close. I like the Saints. I like that they did the blackout and kind of reverse the it's not an all gold helmet,
Yeah,
but Buccaneers just look so good. How they have that almost like a sunset color,
Yep.
goes from one color to the next to the next to the next. It's blended so good. And then
You
you
get
got
rid
that
of that
skull.
flag background to it, and it looks so much more intimidating.
I was just about to say that the red eyes. I don't know if they've always had the red eyes for the skeleton, but they look good now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
The skull isn't completely white, so it doesn't look like a generic Buccaneer skull.
Like a clip art.
I'm going
Yeah.
Bucks. I know you are too.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys at Green Bay Packers. This one's kind of different. Both of these are
Cowboys
kind
is
of,
okay.
they're not going far, but
Yeah, I mean Green Bay's kind of a Colts and Vikings feel to the helmet. Diagonal slash logo on the top. But I do like Green Bay's more than I do Dallas.
yeah, so do I. It's just I don't know, something about that helmet that just it feels nice seeing white on blue instead of the silver on blue or whatever.
Yeah.
But Green Bay's does look pretty good. Like I feel like they could go out there and all windbreaker with this color scheme and look like
Oh,
straight savages.
windbreaker.
Windbreaker, dude. I swear I used to own a windbreaker like this. That was this color. This exact color scheme for Green Bay or something. I swear. But yeah, we're both going Green Bay.
Yeah.
Rams, little bit redesigned, whereas Jets, I don't know really what they were aiming for as a. That's just an arrow.
That's a jet. Supposed to be a jet.
Oh well, yeah, I know it's supposed to be, but to me it just looks like an arrow.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was gonna say the same thing. Like I could tell what they were going for, but it didn't really come off. And again, you're updating an old style helmet with the Rams. I like that.
Rams it is. Next up, New York as Steelers. How do you feel about these?
I like that logo. Like if they change their logo permanently to just that, got rid of all the other colors,
It does look
I
nice.
I, I love that.
All right, that's an easy pick. We're going Steelers for this one because that logo just looks phenomenal. I like how they blacked out the actual logo. Next up, we
Yeah.
got Texans at Jags. We already talked about this a little bit. Texans look good. They look like they're wearing the horns to where Jags, we knew they weren't. That was a buffer game for them. That was almost like
Yeah,
a bye.
they got a sympathy thumbs up.
Yeah, sympathy, not buy. That's too deserving.
Yeah.
Um, we got Vikings at Patriots. We got Captain America versus the good old badass Vikings. So I got to go
Uh,
Vikings, though. I like that braid. I like how they
yeah,
incorporate the
I
braid.
like the detail on that helmet is so much better.
Next up, we got Buccaneers at Green Bay.
Click it.
Yeah, okay. We know where this is going. Steelers at Chargers. I like how the Chargers did do the retro. It looked like they kind of extended the horn. I may be mistaken on that, but it looks like they inverted the colors.
Yeah, they did. I like I like both of these helmets. Like I'd like to see the teams in each of them.
Right. But no, that
I'm
Steelers logo looks so nice. Again, can't help but mention it. It looks great. The gray in the back, and then the stripes, the gray, the black break, and then the yellow. It's not just your straight black and yellow.
yeah,
It's
but they
like
still
dark, it's like
incorporated.
dark mode black and yellow, and I like that.
I'm trying not to be biased. I gotta go Steelers
As I
too.
took the Steelers, so Vikings at Texans, the Battle of the Horns. Which
Battle of
horn
the
looks
big
cooler to
one.
you?
Give me the Vikings. I
Same.
think this is where the Texans
I like the
lose.
Texans horn better, but that braid. This one's hard for me, but he outdid himself with this Buccaneers logo.
Yeah, I think the helmet, not even logos. because I love both the logos.
Yeah, not just
The
yeah, my
helmet,
bad. Not just logos, because the way he redid both logos were amazing amongst themselves, but the helmet in general,
yeah, the
if he could have,
fading
if there
of
was
the
any way he
helmet.
could have incorporated that same color scheme to black and yellow, Steelers would win all the way. But I don't even know if that's possible. I'm not an artist. I'm not a designer. But no, I'm going Buccaneers here. What's your take?
Yeah, I agree. Just I'm equal on both logos on how they look. Then it comes down to the helmet itself. Give me the Bucks. I hate to see him go, but
Bucks at Vikings.
this is a good matchup.
Very good matchup.
Right off rip, give me Vikings. I like that helmet so much.
Oh, so I would go Bucks here.
So what do we do? Flip a coin?
I guess so.
That's the only way to make it fair.
I'll make it honest too. I'll show the camera. I won't even look at it. Whatever side I show the camera.
It's a trick
You call
coin.
it.
Heads. I can't see that. I don't know what that is.
It's tails.
Damn
I'm going Bucks. We
it.
go Bucks. I was honest, I promise. But okay, now we got Washington Commanders at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These helmets are a little different
Well,
and
let's not skip over this. This is the Super Bowl matchup.
Super Bowl matchup.
The Super Bowl matchup. All right, now we can move on.
We took our moment. Let's take a little bit of time. We'll make this a buzzer beater selection for both of us, okay?
Can we appreciate that Washington is in the Super Bowl on something?
And I do have to point out the discrepancy. I wish I will throw in a picture up here of the Chiefs just because of his design. Because this is someone else's design of a helmet. It's not his. So I mean, he could have beat him out just because they were going for a completely different concept. But I'm still going Bucks. I like this Bucks. I love the color scheme. The visor looks dope. Everything meshes well together.
I don't know, dude. When I stare at him, my eye pulls to that Washington helmet more than it does the Bucks. Flip the coin for this one too. I gotta go Washington. That is such a clean helmet.
We can't decide. So what we're gonna do is instead of flipping a coin this time, we're also gonna do a wheel. I set up a wheel for the redesign. This is our matchup, Washington at Bucks. Now let's go to the wheel. Bum, bum. The wheel. Finally get to break it out. I get to literally blow off this virtual dusty folder.
Yeah, we haven't used this in a while.
Okay, we got 4 options, 50-50, 2 for Washington, 2 for Tampa Bay.
4 options, 50-50.
Well, it is.
Technically, yeah.
Still the odds are still the same. So how you want to do this? Want to do best 2 out of 3? What?
Yeah, let's bring some suspense. 2 out of 3, baby.
Should have put on a 10-second timer.
Yeah,
Washington.
there's one.
That's Washington for 1. Corey wants Washington. Oh, God, I didn't mean to spin it again. We're spinning it again, and it's Washington again. Same exact spot. I think I
Let's
cheated.
go.
But, I
Do it
mean, I'm not
again.
mad at it. Washington deserves a win. But I'm preferable because I wanted Ted's. I wanted one of Ted's graphics to be the winner. But I
Look,
mean,
that
props to this design. This design was dope as fuck, and props to Ted because all these designs were fucking badass. We'd love to see any one of these designs in the NFL.
oh, absolutely.
Washington wins is
I'm not
something.
mad. Yeah,
That's
I'm
that's
not
weird.
mad.
Washington did win Thursday night too, and it was nobody wanted to watch it, but maybe they'll come and watch Washington win in this. If we can pull a quarter of their views, I'll be happy.
Yeah, all these helmets were pretty sweet. So I mean, I'm kind of happy.
Bracket fights, baby.
Bracket fights.
All right, this was the new video episode. Hope you guys liked it. We're definitely gonna be having more coming for you guys because we got full uniform ideas. I mean, when I see a bracket, my child brain activates. I'm wanting to throw a bracket of dinosaurs up there. Imagine them fighting. Who's coming out on top? My Ultimate Warrior's coming out. I'm throwing samurais versus ninjas, then gnomes versus dwarfs. Like you could do anything with brackets. It's phenomenal. I may make life choices off this now.
Oh, and the tier list option on there too. We will be doing some of that too. On that same site, there's a tier list tab, and then you set it up the same way.
See, breaking news. I didn't know this. Hell
Yep.
yeah. See, we about to dive in. All right. Hope you guys liked it. Ballers on a budget. Like, comment down below. See which one you guys liked. Did we make the wrong choices? We don't care. Not like we can go back in time and correct them anyways. But
Nor would we.
version 2, maybe your input will be taken into account. But Sports Beast, give a shout out for Corey. Finally, the last one we did today for the shout outs. Subscribe. We out.
Peace.